Judges chapter 3. Now these are the nations which Yahweh left to prove Yisrael by them, even as many of Yisrael as had not known all the wars of Canaan. Only that the generations of the children of Yisrael might know, to teach them war, at the least such as beforetime knew nothing thereof. Namely, the 5 lords of the Pulishtim, and all the Canaani, and the Sidoni, and the Hiwi that dwelt in Mount Lebanon, from Mount Baal Hermon to the entrance of Hamath. And they were left to prove Yisrael by them, to know whether they would hearken to the commands of Yahweh, which he commanded their fathers by Moshe. And the children of Yisrael dwelt among the Canaani, the Hitti, and the Amori, and the Perizzi, and the Hiwi, and the Yebusi. And they took their daughters to be their women, and gave their own daughters to their sons, and served their gods. And the children of Yisrael did that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, and forgot Yahweh their God, and served the Baalim and the Asheroth. Therefore the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Yisrael, and he sold them into the hand of Cushan-Rishathaim, king of Aram Naharaim, and the children of Yisrael served Cushan-Rishathaim 8 years. And when the children of Yisrael cried to Yahweh, Yahweh raised up a Savior to the children of Yisrael, who saved them, even Rationale, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother. And the Spirit of Yahweh came upon him, and he judged Yisrael, and he went out to war, and Yahweh delivered Cushan-Rishathaim, king of Aram, into his hand, and his hand prevailed against Cushan-Rishathaim. And the land had rest 40 years, and Rationale, the son of Kenaz, died. And the children of Yisrael again did that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, and Yahweh strengthened Eglon, the king of Moab, against Yisrael, because they had done that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh. And he gathered to him the children of Ammon and Amalek, and he went and smote Yisrael, and they possessed the city of palm trees. And the children of Yisrael served Eglon, the king of Moab, 18 years. But when the children of Yisrael cried to Yahweh, Yahweh raised them up a Savior, Ahod, the son of Gerah, the Benjamini, a man left-handed. And the children of Yisrael sent tribute by him to Eglon, the king of Moab. And Ahod made him a sword, which had 2 edges, a cubit in length, and he girded it under his raiment upon his right thigh. And he offered the tribute to Eglon, king of Moab. Now Eglon was a very fat man. And when he had made an end of offering the tribute, he sent away the people that bare the tribute. But he himself turned back from the quarries that were by Gilgal, and said, I have a message of a secret for thee, O king. And he said, Keep silence. And all that stood by him went out from him. And our horde came to him, and he was sitting by himself alone in the cool upper room. And our horde said, I have a message from God to thee. And he arose out of his seat. And our horde put forth his left hand, and took the sword from his right thigh, and thrust it into his body. And the haft also went in after the blade, and the fat closed upon the blade, for he drew not the sword out of his body, and it came out behind. Then our horde went forth into the porch, and shut the doors of the upper room upon him, and locked them. Now when he was gone out, his servants came, and they saw, and behold, the doors of the upper room were locked. And they said, Surely he is covering his feet in the upper chamber. And they tarried till they were ashamed. And behold, he opened not the doors of the upper room. Therefore they took the key, and opened them. And behold, their Lord was fallen down dead on the earth. And our horde escaped while they tarried, and passed beyond the quarries, and escaped to Sha'irah. And it was when he was come that he blew a sounding horn in the hill country of Ephraim, and the children of Israel went down with him from the hill country, and he before them. And he said to them, Follow after me, for Yahweh hath delivered your enemies, Moab, into your hand. And they went down after him, and took the fords of the Jordan against Moab, and they gave not a man to pass over. And they smote Moab at that time about 10,000 men, every stout man, and every man of valor, and there escaped not a man. So Moab was subdued that day under the hand of Israel, and the land had rest 80 years. And after him was Shamagar, the son of Anath, who smote of the Pelishtim 600 men with an ox goad, and he also saved Israel.